Topstep 2025 chaos, glitches, rules changes, lots of drama going on X, my funded futures, and trade day. Could they take the crown away from Topstep? Who's winning? Let's find out. Topstep's been the go-to for many traders, for a lot of traders, the bulk of futures traders for a very long time. But in 2025, it's been a very, very rough year for Topstep. Between technical glitches and controversial rule changes have been ongoing, and a wave of trader backlash on X regarding SRO plans from their CEO. I mean, it's left a lot of people questioning whether or not they want to keep trading with Topstep, and are they still the best? Meanwhile, my funded futures and trade, they have been stepping up their game and promising better terms with fewer headaches, and as a matter of fact, you see less drama coming out of them. So which platform is truly worth your time and money? In this video, we're going to go over all their rules and everything that has to do from their evaluation to their funded accounts to see which one you think benefits you the most. And I'm going to share with you my personal opinion across the video leading into the end. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, so let's get this popping, and we're going to get it popping first with a giveaway. So a $50,000 evaluation. What you got to do to participate in that giveaway, comment in the comment section below right now, hit the like button, and share the video on social media. That means share it on Twitter, Discord, Facebook, anywhere that you social media stuff. Okay, so let's do that, and you're in. Now, we all know that one of the, pretty much, in my opinion anyways, the only benefit and the only reason I still trade one account at Topstep is because they have a no consistency rule in their XFA. Their XFA is the equivalent of like a PA at Apex or a pro at a Take Profit Trader. It's your sim funded account. Speaking of those, coupon code all caps JESSEW gets you discounts at those firms, the max discount available at any point in time throughout the year. So with them not having a consistency rule, I have one account that I still trade with them that currently is up over $12,000. It's probably hit a peak of 15. I've taken about $3,000 in payouts, taken some small payouts. So I still trade those with them. But did you know that there's other firms that have no consistency rule? Well, there are. And what we're going to do here is we're going to compare my funded futures to Topstep. And we're going to go over these different accounts that they have to see which one is better than the other. So let's go ahead and get into that. So let's get it going here, and right out the gates, my funded futures has an account very similar to that of Topstep, okay? And right here you see Topstep $50,000 account popular. Everybody knows the $50,000 accounts are the most popular ones at all of these firms, and their profit target is $3,000. You have 5 contracts max size, and you have a max loss trailing end of day of $2,000. This means that this account, you have a max loss of $2,000 that trails, but it's end of day. You have to hit a profit target of $3,000 to pass it, but you cannot do it in one day because they have a 50% consistency rule currently on these accounts on your evaluation phase, meaning the most you can make in this case in one day is $1,500. Now you have $49 that the evaluation is going to cost you, plus $149 activation fee once you go to the XFA, meaning once you pass the evaluation, you hit that $3,000 target, and you want to convert this into a sim funded account, you're going to have to pay $149, which brings your total cost on this to $298. Now we jump on over to my funded futures, and the plan that most looks like this is going to be the starter plus. Now we're just going over the evaluation phases. We're going to double back and go over the rules for the funded phase. So in your evaluation phase, you have 3 contracts that you can trade. You have a maximum draw of $2,000, which is end of day, just like Topstep, all right? But there's no activation fee. So this is what you're going to spend, $127, which right now, if you are new and we're in the month of May and you're watching this, if you're a brand new trader to my funded futures, you can use my coupon code all caps JESSEW, and it'll give you 50% off. So that's a really nice treat there. Your profit target is $3,000, and that's in your evaluation phase. There's no daily drawdown, no daily loss limit. It's just the end of day trail. Your micro scaling is 10-to-1, and your consistency rule is 50%, just like Topstep with the 50%. Topstep, I believe, does not have 10-to-1 micro scaling on anything but Topstep X. So keep that in mind as well. Now we've done the general rules in both evaluation phases, but there's another contender here, and that's trade day. And trade day, we'll come over here and we'll pick Tradeovate. we'll pick end of day evaluation, and we'll pick the $50,000 account, and you'll see it right here. This is what it's going to cost right now. You have 40% off with my coupon code, okay? And what we can do is scroll on down, end of day evaluation, $3,000 profit target, trailing max drawdown calculated at end of day, $2,000, and you could do 5 contracts. So it's very much similar to Topstep. Now, the only differences here are going to be that with Topstep, you can copy trade 5 accounts. With my funded futures, you can copy trade 3 accounts that are funded, right? This is 5 accounts funded, 3 accounts funded. You can only do 1 account with Trade Day currently. Hopefully in the future, I've talked to them about it. They will allow us to get to the point where we can do 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 accounts. It'd be nice to at least be able to do 3 with them. But anyways, right now you see that these accounts are all very much similar. So let's jump over to the funded phase. On the funded phase with Topstep, you are going to have a scaling rule. Okay, and you have a maximum amount on any of these accounts that you can take out, which is $5,000. That's the maximum you can take out of any of these accounts during your sim funded phase on your XF phase. With my funded futures, we'll scroll down here and we'll go to their funded rules. There's no daily drawdown. The micro scaling drops to 5-to-1. I don't know why. There's no consistency rule. Topstep has no consistency rule in their funded account. Trade Day has no consistency rule in their funded account either. Okay. So we have a scaling rule. They have a scaling rule at Topstep in the funded. You have a scaling rule in my funded futures in the funded. And there's no scaling rule over here at Trade Day. So then we scroll on down a little bit more and we go into let's get paid. To get paid here, you have minimum of 5 days. You must hit $100. 5 days does not have to be in a row. You just need 5 days of $100 each day in order to get to payout status, and your minimum payout is $250. Over at Topstep, the way that works is you're going to need 5 days of $200 or more. All right, so the same here as $100 or more, but here it's $200 or more in order to qualify for payout. All right, so there you go. That's Topstep. That's my funded futures. And this is Trade Day. With Trade Day, you can do payouts from day 1 of your funded account after the end of day settlement, of course. But traders must first clear the buffer, submitting a withdrawal request. The minimum payout request is $250. All right, so you can read more about that here at Trade Day in their FAQ section. But here, you need to trade for 5 days, $200 or more in order to get payout. Here, you need to trade 5 days, $100 or more to get to payout. And here, you can just trade and get payout the same day. So as long as you went over your over buffer. All right. I would not suggest chasing that. That is insane. Maybe in an intense volatile moment, you could get that done in 1 day, or if you really, hit it crazy. But that's a surefire way to blow up, especially if you're a newer trader. So don't try to chase payout in 1 day. And don't try to chase payout in 5 days in a row at either of these firms. Take your time. So of the 3, which one would be my favorite? Well, honestly, right now I'm still trading at Topstep because I have 1 XFA left. It has over $12,000 in profit. It's hit a high of over $15,000. I've taken $3,000 in payouts, and I'm going to keep trading that account until it's gone. I'm not one to just go over there and YOLO it just because I'm going to move somewhere else. But what I am going to do is I'm going to come on over here and I'm going to pick one of these starter plans and I'm going to go ahead and go after it because Topstep is doing a lot of things lately that I'm not a huge fan of. And as long as my account is alive and as long as they allow me to trade there, because I have not broken any rules, then I will continue to do that with the account I have. After that, I'll probably focus on my funded futures because I see a lot of the same benefits. There's no consistency rule in this plan. Sure, if you come over to the starter, there's a 40% consistency rule here. And the starter is a really good plan if you're a brand new trader. But, the starter plus to me is the one that beats. I think it's the best plan from all of them. The expert is pretty damn good. And honestly, maybe that's one that I should really look into. I'm not a huge fan of having to wait 14 days for a payout. Because not even Apex, with Apex, you can do payouts every 8 days. But this is rather nice because there's basically no rules here. You have end of day drawdown of $2,000 in your 50K account. Your profit target's a little bit high in that evaluation is 4,000. But you have no rules, man. There's no micro scaling. There's no consistency rule. There's no scaling rule. It's just go for it. It's just go for it, really. So it's not a bad plan. I'm in between the starter and the expert plan. And what I do with my Topstep account is, yeah, I've taken a few day trades here and there, and this is exactly what I'll do on my funded futures. But I typically trade Globex with these accounts, because with the no consistency rule, it really allows you a lot more freedom to be able to partake in some larger moves in the overnight session. So that's what I like to do with these accounts, and that's what I plan to do once I migrate from Topstep over to my funded futures. And right now I'm leading to the starter plus. I'm not gonna lie. But the expert has me looking at it like, hey, why not? I could do this. So maybe I go for the expert. Maybe I'll try the expert once or twice. If I pass it, great. If I get burned, then screw it. I'll come back to the starter plus and just do the starter plus. The thing is that during the day, I'm focused on my other funded accounts. So it's rather difficult to, focus and try to pass one of these evaluations quickly, because I don't like to take forever in the evaluations. So ideally with this, I'd try to pass it in 2 days, maybe 3 max. And then, ideally with this one, I'd probably want to pass it, not gonna lie, in 1 day. $4,000, 5 contracts. Yeah, it could be done in a couple trades. It might take me 2 days if I want to be extra careful. But these are the ones that I'm liking. I really do like Trade Day. They give you a lot of different offerings. You can do trade, Ninja Trader, Tradeovate. You can do intraday if you want to, because it's a little bit cheaper. Or you can do end of day, or you can even do static if you want to do static accounts. But I think that, and that's going to be another one I'm going to do. I think that I'll just go with the end of day on this one and go after that one as well. Now I'm unsure if I'm going to do the 50K on these or if I'm going to go ahead and do the 150K. Because over at Topstep, I have a 150K account. So we'll see which one I'm going to do. Maybe I'll start off with the 50K and trade the micros to start, build a little bit of cushion, and then let that sucker run with some mini trades. We'll see. But regardless, I'm just showing you that there are options, because everybody's always talking about how Topstep's the best. And I'm sure at one point in time they were. And I will not tell you they're the worst. I think Topstep is still one of the top firms in the industry. But I must admit, my funded futures, in my opinion, is beating Topstep because a lot less drama. And if they were to let you go, they let us do 3 accounts. They let us copy 3 accounts. They let us copy 5 accounts. I think that would be the Topstep killer. The same with Trade Day. I think that would be the case as well. I don't know. You let me know what your thoughts are on this topic. Drop it in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I go live, which I might be going live later this week. So then let's recap it here. With the $50,000 evaluation at Topstep, let's say you pass it on the first time, you're going to pay $49 for your evaluation, $149 for your activation to an XFA, putting your total cost here at $298. With my funded futures, if you come on over here to the Starter Plus, it's $127 with no activation fee. That's right, no activation fee. So that's all you're going to spend. However, right now, 50% off for if you're a trader to my funded futures, you can use my code all caps JESSEW and you'll get 50% off this and no activation fee, no brainer. But still, $127, significantly cheaper than Topstep for the same type of account with the same type of parameters. And then over here on Trade Day, you're going to spend $99 and then you do have $130 activation fee or so, which brings it in just underneath Topstep. The only difference again is that you can trade 5 accounts at Topstep, 3 accounts at my funded futures, and only 1 over at Trade Day. But if you're like me, you'll trade 3 here and you'll trade 1 over here, and then you'll still be trading at other firms as well. So if you have to give them a number, so if I got to give them a medal, I'd give, first place over to my funded futures and second place over to Topstep and third place over to Trade Day. If Trade Day let you trade at least 3 accounts, I would have given them second place. Why? Simply because with Topstep, you have a lot of changes going on this year. We don't see any stop in sight on those. My funded futures, you haven't really seen any changes in the rules. The CEO has somewhat stayed outside of the realm of any drama on X, whereas with Topstep, the CEO who unfortunately has been under a lot of drama on X regarding the SRO talks recently and all that. And then with Trade Day, I like them. You don't hear anything about their CEO, much less any drama going on social media. And I always like it when you don't really hear drama surrounding the CEO of a prop firm, just my opinion anyways. So that's what I would do, right? I would give first place to My Funded Futures, second place to Topstep, third place to Trade Day. If Trade Day let you trade 3 accounts or more, I'd have to give them second place. And those are my thoughts on the topic. Let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And I'll catch you on another one. Peace.